Redefining metal bass, the groundbreaking QUADVIUM with Steve DiGiorgio and Jeroen Thesseling. Imagine the sound of two fretless bass guitars weaving together in seamless dance, powerful, mysterious, and utterly unique. That's exactly what Steve DiGiorgio and Jeroen Thesseling have brought to life in their groundbreaking project, QUADVIUM. If you've ever wondered whether the bass in metal truly gets its moment in the spotlight, this duo's daring experiment might just change your mind. The role of the bass in metal has always been a heated topic, sometimes respected, often overlooked. From iconic players like Geezer Butler, Steve Harris, and Cliff Burton, to stories of bass guitars being buried or silenced in album productions, the instrument has long fought for recognition in a genre that's loud and aggressive. Yet amidst the chaos, a few pioneers have pushed the boundaries. Players like Steve DiGiorgio and Jeroen Thesseling, who have transformed what bass can do in extreme music. DiGiorgio, known for his work with Sardu's, Death, and Testament, and Thesseling, who's played with Pestilence and Obscura, share a rare bond. They both play fretless bass guitars. This shared musical curiosity led them to create something unprecedented, QUADVIUM's debut album, Tetradōm. Instead of a typical duel of bass solos, the record is a textured, progressive journey that blends ethereal atmospheres with complex, layered sonics. Starting around 2017 or 2018, these two bass masters, accompanied by the talented American guitarist Eve and drummer Emer Van Eekelen, set out to craft a soundscape like no other. As DiGiorgio and Thesseling explained in conversations, building this project took more than just musical skill. It required serious ingenuity and a lot of late-night brainstorming. When asked if there's a fraternity among fretless bass players, Steve chuckles and admits, absolutely. In the old days, it was rare enough to find anyone playing fretless in metal, let alone doing something as bold as this. Jeroen and I were really at the forefront of bringing that instrument into this genre. He reflects on how influencing the younger generation of players has created a natural brotherhood. Jeroen adds, as Sean Malone was one of the few who showed that a fretless bass could define a sound. Back then, having a bass that sounded so distinctive was something special, especially in metal. While their paths crossed backstage at festivals and tours, sometimes years apart, their bond deepened over shared musical visions. A key moment came when Thesseling trusted DiGiorgio to stand in for him on tour with Obscura, a gesture that cemented their friendship and set the stage for future collaborations. By 2019, after numerous conversations and experimental jams, QUADVIUM was starting to take shape, uniting their separate worlds. The duo wanted to break away from typical bass duo formats. Instead, they envisioned a complex, intertwined tapestry of sound, where both basses could play distinct yet complementary roles. Their explorations into world music, flamenco, and jazz provided fertile ground for ideas. Eve, the virtuosic guitarist, contributed by transforming primitive melodies into lush compositions, sometimes supporting the bass conversation and other times floating above it. Getting this intricate concept into reality meant meticulous planning, layering bass lines to avoid frequency clash, orchestrating counterpoints, and blending their different sounds in the mix. The result is a listen where each bass tone stands clear yet harmonizes effortlessly, creating a hypnotic sonic landscape. They mastered the art of giving each instrument room to breathe, ensuring that neither overshadowed the other despite their distinct styles. Eve's role was pivotal, her ability to craft complex, multi-layered songs from simple ideas turned by wild concepts into captivating tracks. The process was collaborative but demanding, with constant adjustments to ensure every note fit perfectly within the grand scheme. The final product isn't just an experimental stunt. It's a statement about the potential of bass in metal, spotlighting how two players can elevate the genre and redefine what's possible. To Jeroen and Steve, QUADVIUM isn't just about showcasing their skills. It's a quest to push boundaries and challenge perceptions. An ode to the bass as a vital, melodic, and integral part of heavy music. They've crafted a piece that's bold, innovative, and undeniably different, a true testament to their vision and craftsmanship.